day, man, the black community is cooked, bro. Anytime you go against a black narrative, black people act like you the worst thing ever. They just act like you a bad person. They could be supporting all types of bullshit, but because you telling the truth about it and speaking up on it, they gonna act like you a bad person. That's cool. They just gonna call you a coon. They just gonna come up with all types of names. But they're never gonna disprove what you're saying with actual facts. Disprove what I'm saying with a stat. Disprove what I'm saying with something that makes sense. And not just an opinion or some thought that you were conditioned to believe from the time you was 5. Really disprove what I'm saying. The moment they come at you with name calling, or they come at you with some bot NPC program response that they heard on Instagram or they heard on television, you know you won. You know you making sense. And it's black people who think with common sense. It's black people who have the same views you have. Go around them. Don't be around these NPCs and bots, because at the end of the day, they gonna wish the worst for you. And I don't got time to be around people like that. And I know plenty of people who disagree with me, and they cool. They still good people. We still could have a conversation about something else. You know what I'm saying? So just be mindful of that, because a lot of times, you know, you could get frustrated to the point where you still have your belief, but you gonna act like that's not your belief when you get around certain people, just so you could be accepted. That's some punk shit. That's some bitch ass shit. Don't do that. Stand on your 10 toes. Stand on your 10 toes. Nah, you said what you said and you believe what you believe. Don't let them make you feel some type of way. Especially black men do this a lot. Black men be scared to tell the truth because they want shorty.
Oh my God, I gotta stop. He not lying. He not lying. He not lying. He not lying. You guys are notorious for conforming to your environment. Notorious for conforming to the narrative of other people around you without even giving thought to it, bro. Keep running.
Trying to get her buns. No, that's not gonna work. Get you a shorty who's rocking with what you believe in. They out there. You know what I'm saying? So, but that's it, man. Black community, don't sit here and be a fake black. Don't be the real black you because you worried about people judging you, man.
Yo, shout out to the content creator. He is not lying. I don't know what it is. Well, I do know what it is. A lot of times it's laziness. You guys don't want to actually read and educate yourself. And I'm not talking about school, because school really isn't learning the truth. That's eating what they're feeding you. So if they tell you a narrative, you don't question it. You may write a paper that questions it, but you don't really absorb it because it's too many other people that believe it around you. And they tell you it makes sense. So you just conform your mind to that narrative. And then after a while, you start speaking that way, thinking that way. And then you wonder why in life things don't work. You wonder why you're still in that position in life, because you spend so much time conforming to what other people say, not realizing that you are very unique and you have an opinion, and you need to sit back and think about it. Do I agree with what they're saying? Does it make sense what they're saying? What other information is out there that actually contradicts what they're saying? And is that information correct? You guys don't spend enough time learning and reading. That's it. And then when your children go to school and they repeat the same things, you just perpetuate the same narrative. So they believe that every policeman will actually whip their ass. That's it. They believe that. And when you believe that, and if that's your way of thinking, your children are going to think the same way. And what's going to break that thinking? So when someone like me or other brothers like him challenge you on your thoughts, your emotions get high, you have no facts to support it, and then you wonder, you say, man, these coons, they just believe what the white man is saying. And it has nothing to do with the white man. And it has nothing to do with the brown man. It has more to do with the green man, but you never took the time to understand and educate yourself. Bro's on right. He's on point. He's on point. He's on point. Listen, the most important thing that we could do, even when we get home from work and we get the kids locked in, and we may sit down in front of the TV or sit down in front of the computer, the most important thing you could do is actually have some type of regimen or some type of system that you gravitate to or you implement that helps you to learn not what's on social media through documentaries, if you feel like watching a TV show, books, but a lot of people don't read. Black people don't read. Even when you can turn around and get an audio book from Audible and listen to it, I can tell you the amount of times I've brought up a book really relevant to the conversation, and the person arguing with me never read the book. Not even a book similar to that contradicts what I'm saying or even provides a strong argument for their point. That doesn't work. It doesn't happen. It very rarely happens. I find them regurgitating, saying back to me what they heard on CNN, MSNBC. They just repeat those things. So after repeating it, and I'm arguing with them or I'm presenting the facts, now we come into a stalemate because you are just determined to believe what you believe. You never even say, hey, where did that book come from? Or like, what's the name of that book? What's that chapter? Who's that person that made that quote? Let me at least go to Chat GPT and make sure that is true. So don't argue out of your emotions and don't tell everybody that what they believe is wrong when you're just repeating facts, information, I would say, not even facts, but information that you heard from somebody else who told you that and you didn't even take the time to think about it. Hey guys, or even research it. Hey, like, subscribe, follow for more content.